Hey guys, welcome to JLB Sports TV, and today Liverpool lost to Arsenal 1-0, making hopes for a third place finish distant, and putting pressure on Liverpool to keep the fourth place position in the Barclays Premier League. Missing Kyriakos, who's out for 3 games with that red card, the Liverpool back four struggled immensely today. There were holes everywhere, there were misplaced clearances, it was just a very poor all-around defensive game, and that was clearly evident in the Diaby game-winning header. Skrill mismarked Diaby on the Arsenal counterattack, and Diaby headed the ball home from across. Skrill ended up winning 1-0. That was the game-winning goal. Can't really say much there. The back four really struggled. I cannot emphasize this enough. Right when I thought the back four was going to become a strength, with Kyriakos having a good run of form, Carragher playing well at right back, and Sua showing promise, Aurelio coming back, Agger back from injury, and Glenn Johnson returned. Remember him, guys? We don't know when he's coming back, but he should be back sometime in the next month. I thought that was going to become a great strength for Liverpool, and it proved to be a weakness today. Liverpool was also completely dominated in the midfield today. Alberto Aquilani was out with an illness, which saw Lucas Leiva back in midfield today. He and Mascherano were just simply outclassed by the Arsenal midfield, although Fabregas did have some fits with Mascherano, and Mascherano did do a good job on him. They were just simply too much. Arsenal dominated possessions and dominated their half, and Liverpool couldn't get a solid string of possessions or attacks going throughout the entire game. They relied mostly on counterattacks, which, albeit was Rafa's tactic to beat Arsenal during the game, but those in the counterattacks, they really lacked pace, they lacked composure, they lacked competence, the passing wasn't there, and they couldn't pick out the final ball for goal. Adding to this point, I really don't think Skrill or Agger, the two center backs, smelled the halfway line throughout the entire game. Usually a mark of a good possession side that gets the ball and maintains possession and really floods the box with crosses and attacks is when you have your center backs playing high up in midfield and you have everybody playing on the attacking side of the pitch, and that just wasn't happening for Liverpool at all today. Once again, Rafa Benitez play Ryan Babel. In about 10 minutes of playing time when he came on as sub, Babel produced the best strike, the best attempt on goal for Liverpool all game long. I believe it was in the 85th minute. Right as I saw that he had enough space to get a shot off, I was just having flashbacks of his wonder shot against Lyon, and it was even in a similar area too. Similar strike, but Almuna tipped it over to the bar, and Liverpool went on to lose. That was really Liverpool's only great shot all game. Ingog had a great chance on a through ball in the first half, but couldn't get the necessary touches, and he couldn't get the necessary separation from the center backs to really get a good shot off on goal. Gals tackled him, and that was that. All in all, for Ingog today, that was a really poor performance from him. He really didn't have a great eye for goal. And frankly, Ingog as a striker, he doesn't really have outstanding speed. He doesn't really have, the pace or the skill to play as a lone striker up top. And for a guy that likes to post up defenders in wide areas a lot, he doesn't have the trickery or the good feet to really get around them. There's a reason why you see Torres playing as a lone striker when you see many clubs playing with 2 strikers up top, and that's because simply Torres is the best in the world when healthy. Ingog, far from Fernando Torres. Simply put, Ingog doesn't have the ability to play as a lone striker up top, and only Torres does. At least I would give Ryan Babel a run at striker maybe, because he has the pace and the trickery and the power to cause Premier League defenses some problems. Or at the very least, give Babel a run on the left wing. Today, Maxi really didn't play all that well. He doesn't really, just in scouting him, he doesn't have the size to dominate the Premier League. He was consistently out-muscled for the ball today. He doesn't have the blazing pace either, which I expected from a Spanish player. And he just didn't really show much in attack today at all. Granted, he was lively compared to his other games, but he just simply was not good enough. And I understand coming from La Liga to the Premier League, there is an adjustment period. You do have to get used to the physical, dominating style of Premier League play, but simply Liverpool doesn't have that time. They need points, they need them now, they need to secure 4th place. Players, if you really love Rafa, you should be playing for his job right now. Liverpool is running out of time, and Maxi's inclusion into the side is contrary to what they need to do right now. And frankly, an attack that features Maxi on the wing, Count on the wing, and Ingog up front isn't an attack that's going to scare any defense. They don't have the pace or the trickery or the attacking guile to really scare any defenses. Babel has them all. He has the pace, he has the attacking ability, he has the creativity, he has all the traits you want in an attacker. He terrorized Arsenal for the 10 minutes of play he was in today, and he should, if he trains well this week and continues the grind, I expect him to see in the starting lineup next weekend or in following weeks at that left wing spot. So Rafa, please play Ryan Babel. Once again, another plea to play, please play Ryan Babel. He's the only man in the Liverpool attack, perhaps besides Steven Gerrard, that has any eye for goal, any trickery, any just attacking emphasis. Yes, Count has scored a plethora of goals lately. He's had a great eye for goal, but he mainly scores off little tap-ins, rebounds, corners. He's an intelligent, hard-working player, and he should remain in the side, but when you pair him with Maxi and Ngog, that's not really a attacking three that's going to scare anybody. So that's all for today for JLB Sports TV. I'm Justin Block signing off. YNWA, go Liverpool.